Welcome to the AUTOCAD manual. Today let us see how we can set new dimension styles in AUTOCAD. So as you can see here, I have two drawings, this one and this one. The first one is dimensioned and this one is not dimensioned. As you can see, I dimensioned this one by using the current dimension style that is already set. So now let us learn how to set new dimension styles, and then after that we will apply that dimension style to this drawing here. So let us start by defining dimension style. Well, a dimension style is a group of values that give the appearance and format of dimensions. These values include text color, text height, dimension line type, and line weight, and so on and so forth. We assign these values into the dimension style by specifying them in the Dimension Style Manager dialog box. To open the Dimension Style Manager dialog box, first click on this down pointing arrow on this annotation panel here. After you click on this dimension arrow, you can see a list of options displayed. Now click on this figure here, this way. So as you can see, a Dimension Style Manager dialog box is opened. That is one way to open the Dimension Style Manager dialog box. The other way, you can simply type in dim style and then press enter. So now we want to create a new dimension style. Therefore, click on the new button, this one here. As you can see, once you click on the new button, the create new dimension style dialog box appears. Now type the name of your dimension in the new style name, this place here. In this case, I'll type in my dimension as the name. So make sure to type in capital letters. So type in my dimensions. After that, click continue. Once you click continue, as you can see, the new dimension style dialog box. So from this dialog box, we are going to set the dimension values. Now let us start with the line type. From the line tab, we have the dimension line section. This section provides us with several options. As you can see here, the first the color option displays and set the color for the dimension line. So if you click on this down pointing arrow, you can see various of colors being displayed here. If the color that you want is not displayed here, just click on the select color option, and as you can see, the select color dialog box is displayed. From this dialog box, you can select any color of your choice, and after you select that color, click OK. But this option is not of our interest, so I'll just skip this. As you can see, the second option from the dimension line section is the line type. This option allows you to set the line type of the dimension lines. You also have the line weight option. This option allows you to set the line weight to the dimension line. All of these options here are not for interest, so I'll skip these ones. But you also have the extension line section. This section has several options that you might find useful. So we also have the extend beyond dimension lines option. This option allows you to specify a distance to extend the extension lines above the dimension line. The current value is 1.25. I think that's okay, so I'm not going to change this one. Now, after that, let us go to the symbols and arrows tab. As you can see, this tab also presents us with several sections. Each section has several options. The first section is the arrowhead section. This section has several options such as the first option, the second, and the leader. The first option allows you to set the arrowhead for the first dimension line. When you change the first arrowhead type, the second arrowhead automatically changes to match it. So let us click on this down pointing arrow here. As you can see, once you click on the down pointing arrow, a list of several arrowheads is displayed. From this list, you can choose any kind of arrowhead of your choice. In this case, as you can see, our current type of arrowhead is called closed field. So we are not going to change anything here. Now we have this option here called the arrow size. This option displays and sets the size of the arrowheads. So the current value is 2. I'm going to change this to 2.5. So type in 2.5. Type in 2.5. Now we also have another section here called the center marks. This option displays and sets the size of the center mark or center line. So the center mark section has the three options: the none, the mark, and the line. If you know you are going to need to use the center mark at some point in your dimensioning, I suggest you go with the line option. From this point here, don't think you have anything of interest from the symbol and arrows section, from the symbols and arrow tab. So now I'll go to the text tab. Again, from the text tab, we have several options here, such as the text style, text color, fill color, text height. Well, we're going to need to change this one, the text height option. The text height option has to match the arrow size option. So I'll type in 2.5 again for this one. Now let us go to the text placement option. As you can see, from this text placement section, you have several options such as the vertical option, horizontal, view direction, etc. So these two options here are of interest, the vertical and horizontal option. So as you can see, the current set value for the vertical option is above. Now I'll click on this down pointing arrow here. Then from this list of options, I'll click the centered. Now after click on the centered option, let us go to this other section called the text alignment. From this option, I'll click on the horizontal option here. And from there, I think we are done. So now let us go to the fit option. The fit tab is quite useful, but at this point of our dimensioning course, I don't think it's useful to us. We'll come to cover this one later on when we are dealing with the leader lines. So let us go to the primary units. As you can see, again, the primary unit tab offers us several sections, each of which has several options. So if we start with the linear dimension section, you can see we have the first unit format option. From this unit format option, the current set value is decimal. So if you click on this down pointing arrow, you can see that a list of several other options is displayed. So I will choose the decimal, just the same unit that was here. Again, we have the precision section. The precision allows in this to set the number of decimal places in the dimension text. Currently, we have 2 decimal places, and I will leave this one like that. The other thing that you're interested from this tab is the decimal separator. Currently, it is written a comma. I will change this one to period. So select the period option. And up to this point, we have covered all the basic parts that we need to include in our dimension. So we needed to include in our dimension style. So I'll click OK. And then after that, I will select the my dimension option, this one here. Once you select this one, click set current and then close. Now let us dimension this figure here. So I'll go to the annotation, to the annotate panel, and then from these dimensioning options, I'll start by dimensioning these lines here, just exactly like I dimensioned these ones here. So I'll select the linear command. And as you can see, I just dimensioned this figure here according to my new dimensioning style. I hope you can see the difference between these two kinds of dimensioning styles.